heck are crystal skeletons? I know not how I would play this game. Four HP blue skellies that drop crystal spikes on death. What? That sounds awesome. Get those in the game. They actually sound pretty terrifying. Alright, okay. Maybe there is only one Shrine Mimic. I've seen them before, though. Like, they've been tweeted out. Oh, yeah, there's the crystal skulls. Black slimes. Don't see those. But hey, we're going. The race is off. I miss tar balls. I want those to come back. Both our racers starting here, both finding quartz armor. That flying penguin. Awesome. Spooty checking the 1-2 red chest, finds a carrot for some quick mapping sooner or later. Gonna knock this box down to 1-3 and follow it. Let's see what's in that box. Ooh, Ring of Might. That's a nice damage upgrade for both of our racers here. I think Bacing's gonna get it. Yep. So 2 damage Cutlass is a nice upgrade. It's worth considering just keeping it for the rest of the race. But Spooty is down to that Zone 1 boss first. Looks like Coral Rift. We'll see if Spooty knows the Coral Rift tactics. It looks like he does. Getting Coral Rift off that top line. Bacing taking a similar trapdoor down. The Gorgon went down too. That's funny. Great. Spooty checking the purple chest. Finds the Ring of Piercing. Gonna switch off of the Ring of Might for it. Gonna have a Piercing Cutlass instead. Bacing having a little more trouble with Coral Rift, but does get the flawless victory. We'll see what Bacing does here on the chests. Gonna check the black chest. Finds a obsidian staff, so +1 damage on that staff. Doesn't have to go flying to get that 4 damage anymore. Lots of bombs over on Spooty's side. Zone 2, always your bomb provider for the race. Or any run, really. But Bacing's making up some time here. Already on the same level. Is gonna check the shop. Is gonna pick up the shield scroll and the torch here, so it has a little more vision and protection. And using that staff really well to take out the mini boss there. Lots of armadillos here, though. Gonna have to bounce around them. Spooty finding a mimic, a runaway mimic. But had obsidian armor, he's gonna opt to keep the quartz armor and is down to deep blues, your zone 2 boss. Bacing doing a little Minotaur wrangling over here. He's going to try to check that Mimic too, but decides against it, looks like. Is going to check this crack wall though. Spooty did not get a flawless victory, so it'll be moving on straight. And it's a glass shrine, or a glass shop. Bacing's going to pass on all that too. Going down to deep blues. Spootybiscuit on to zone 3. Using that bat form to get a little bit of extra mapping on the way. You can see where your enemies are when you're in bat form. Plus the 4 damage. Gonna check this shop here. Ooh, heavy plate regen. That's a pretty dang good shop. I imagine we'll see Spooty do some things with it. Definitely has enough bombs to do stuff with it, or Spooty's just gonna keep going. Confident in their current build. We'll see if Bacing does the same. I think Bacing is going to be pressured by the pace Spooty is setting here, and we'll try to keep going quickly. Looks like Bacing's not even going to check the shop here. Oh, no, Bacing is going to go shopping. Look at that shop, Bacing. It's so pretty. Using 2 bombs to take out the shopkeeper. Get the heavy plate regen. So really safe build for Bacing over there. And Spooty finds an electric dagger. taking out all the conga lines in the Zone 3 boss. Gonna be checking red chest here. Nope, purple chest. Finds a shield spell. Really nice spell for Spooty. Gonna be able to push through some enemies now. Bacing just getting down to King Conga. Look at that shock dagger just destroying all those bats. Feels good. And paired with that piercing, it's working really nice for Blade Masters in Zone 4 here. Bacing going to check the purple chest as well, get that shield spell to go along with their shield scroll. Correct, Spinach. Nocturna will always have the transform spell. Both of our racers are in Zone 4 though. Moving pretty quickly, sub 5 for both of them. Spooty about a floor ahead here. Bacing does have the opportunity to push here. We'll need to start using that shield spell and some blood magic to push through all these enemies. To make up the time, as they do have very similar builds. Weapon-wise, I guess. Spooty finding a titanium cat's gonna keep this electric dagger. Taking some hits here, down to 1 heart. And Bacing enters 4-3 just as Spooty's going down to Zone 4 boss. It's the unholy moly Fortissimo. Tasing Fortissimo's fans to get him off the stage. One more hit on the mole, and that'll be good. Flawless victory for Spooty. Bacing just finding the stairs down to Fortissimo. But the sarcophagi is on the wrong side. It'll take a lot of time for Bacing to clean up this 4-3. And Spooty's not safe yet. Can only take 1 hit here before going into bat form. So needs to be a little careful. Does have that shield spell to carry along, though. Finds a trapdoor in 4-1. Goes down to 4-2 just as Bacing gets there. Bacing's going to see that trapdoor right away, though, and steps on the spike traps. Has no problem with that because has the Ring of Regen and is already caught up to Spooty. Oh, no! Bacing has locked himself in to the trapdoor room. Excellent. But we are on the same floor. Bacing getting into that mini-boss room, using the shield spell to get up to that Minotaur, and we're going down to 5-3 at the same time. Good catch-up by Bacing. Both our racers taking the same route here, almost beat for beat. Spooty getting down to Frankenstein way, like 2 or 3 beats ahead of Bacing. This is a pretty close first race here. Let's see how it turns out. Bacing definitely has the defense advantage here. He's going to go blow up the orbs right away over on Bacing's side. Spooty opted to get Frankenstein way in the second stage before blowing up the orbs. But both our orbs are destroyed. Bacing's going to switch to the bat mode to do a little more damage. Actually, it looked like he got hit. Was forced to go into bat mode. But Spooty in bat mode again here is going to have some problems cleaning up this Frankenstein way. Bacing's almost got it in the red too, and Spooty goes down. Bacing down to a heart themselves, going to have 2 hearts for the conductor fight. It is not over. If Bacing really wanted to make sure to win, I think Bacing would just go into bat form here, kill a bunch of enemies to get some heals up. It looks like Bacing's just going to continue on this conductor fight, get this seed over with, and move on to the next, get that first loot. And you can see Bacing doing a little bit of slow play there, backing up before taking out that instrument as a white knight was coming in. And we're on to the 5 battery stage for basing. Gonna use some bombs to take out a few hits on the batteries. 1 battery down. 2 batteries down. Moving on to the last 3. Looking for a water ball to take it out really quickly. And using that shield spell really well for basing. Uses another bomb on those 2 batteries there. Does take a hit from a red bat. But it looks like this is going to be pretty quick for basing. Oh, missed the last water ball on the final battery. I believe it's 8 hits on the wire to take down a battery. So just waiting for the enemies to spawn. 1 more hit, and that's going to be a victory for basing. 10:04 race time. That's pretty quick. That was right. That might be Basing's new personal best during this week of Nocturna. That's going to be your first loot going to Basing. And we'll be going on to our next seed. All right, race number 2 of this match is about to get underway. And we're off. Start the timer. I was just going to sit back and enjoy it, but got commentating duties to do. So here we're seeing right away in 1-1, one of the special characteristics of the character Nocturna. You're always going to have a little bit of Zone 5 in every one of your levels, which can actually be kind of beneficial because it screws up mapping quite a bit, where you can generate a floor that has Zone 5 just opening up a free potion for you. And it's like, oh, thank you. Or it can set free 2 red bat caves, which is terrible. But both of our racers found the arena on 1-1. They opted to take a bomb charm and got the lucky charm at the same time with the gold piles they found in that room. And Spooty's already down to 1-3, finding a quick trapdoor on 1-2. Basing's going to see that trapdoor as well, but going to go shopping first. Finds a pulse spell and a torch of walls. Both good items. Can buy them both. Pulse spell is really nice for trapdoors, which we'll see right here as Basing goes down. It's going to pulse immediately to take down all the enemies. Besides that ghost. Ghost knew it was coming. Maybe the ghost died from the pulse spell in a past life. Knew it was coming. But Spooty's down to your Zone 1 boss first. It's Fortissimo. The unholy moly underworld bully. Spooty checks the black chest and finds an obsidian rapier. That is a nice upgrade from the base cutlass here. Really fast weapon in any part of racing. We'll see if Bacing picks it up themselves. I'm assuming Bacing saw Spootybiscuit picking it up, and yeah, we're going to have an obsidian rapier run. Tie your shoes. We're going to be going fast. Ooh, Bacing bombing a shop here. Getting some armor in a black chest. Really nice find. And goes right up to the exit. Finds a conjure on the way. Gonna conjure up. Gonna blow up a wall here so we can conjure up a ring, I'm thinking. Would be my guess. Spooty finding an infernal torch and a map. Bacing getting the ring of strength. Ring of might. Getting +1 damage on that rapier. Probably was looking for a ring of war or a ring of regen, but +1 damage is also nice. Spooty's down to your Zone 2 boss first. It's going to be Deep Blues. Bacing playing a little bit of catch up here, but did spend that extra time creating the build, making it a little more finalized. Spooty checking the purple chest, finds a heal spell there. A really nice addition to any build. We'll see what Bacing does here, because Bacing's probably going to want to keep the pulse spell here. Has the armor and the ham to take a hit or two yet. And Spooty finding a food shop here on a 3-1 and a grenade charm somewhere, so using that grenade charm to take out the food shopkeeper to get that gluttony, and using it on some ham. So we got 7 hearts for Spooty. Looks like Bacing is gonna miss that that food shop here, doing a little bit of catch up. Being trapped on some hot coals and a goblin between a goblin, but Bacing is on 3-3. Just as Spooty's finding the mini boss for it, going down to your zone 3 boss, it's going to be the Coral Riff. Bacing just jumping on all the spike traps here, opting to make do some health damage for some speed. I'm gonna go back for that carrot in the mousetrap, but getting Clappa going all the way back down. Bacing spending a lot of time here on the 3-3 exit. Spooty did get a flawless victory on Coral Riff. Opens the red chest, finds some ear muffins. So it's going to be +2 damage for Spooty, as long as he keeps the beat. Also finds a Ring of Luck on 4-1, so double... actually, it's going to be the Ring of Ham right now. As Spooty already had the Luck Charm. Bacing checks the purple chest and finds a Pulse Scroll, or a Pulse Tome, but is going to keep the ham. I like that decision by Bacing. Need some extra bit of health there. Health insurance. And Spooty's down to 4-3 just as Bacing is clearing up 4-1 here, so a comfortable two level advantage for Spooty. But we saw in the last game how quick Bacing was able to catch up in Zone 5, so we'll see if we see the same thing here. This time, though, Spooty doesn't have the deficit of health he did during the first race. Spooty did clear up a flawless victory on Death Metal, finds a Fireball spell in the purple chest. It's going to opt to take it before moving on to Zone 5. Bacing getting down to 4-3. A little farther behind than the last race, and both of our racers are moving pretty fast. We just hit the 6-minute mark on the race timer. And Bacing's about to, or Spooty's about to clear up 5-1. Bacing might be doing a little much, too much shopping here, spending a lot of time in this 4-3. It does find some purple hearts and a monkey paw, it looks like. Nah, Spooty's got the monkey paw too. They must have found that somewhere else. But Bacing is down to your Zone 4 boss, just as Spooty gets down to 5-3. So this is looking pretty good for Spooty, although Spooty's back down to 3 hearts. Does have a purple drink. So always has that emergency drink to take. Spooty might need to remember, though, that you cannot use that potion when you're in bat form, so we'll have to pop it if he gets down to 1 heart, and he is now down to 1.5, down to 1 heart, Spooty. Going into Frankenstein way. Not very safe here. Only on 1 damage, too, with the Obsidian Rapier. See if we get another death over on Spooty's side. Oh, and Spooty does go down. It's blasted by a by Frankenstein way. It looks like got caught between a red dragon and an electric floor. So another death by Spooty on Frankenstein way. This is going to give Bacing lots of time to try to heal up here. Bacing down to 1 heart themselves. Going to kill a couple of these enemies here to regen that health spell. I jinx nothing, Sir Waffles. I calls it like I sees it. No commentary curse over on this channel. Bacing finding that Ring of War to add to the Obsidian Rapier. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, Bacing isn't the safest either. Finds a transmog shop. Gonna get some better armor here with a light plate and a big dig, so more damage. Found a Dove Charm too. I just realized Bacing had a Dove Charm when that three-eyed eye beholder got teleported across the entire zone. Ooh, and finds a shield scroll as well, so that's gonna be a nice addition. A little bit of protection. I was thinking that too, Sir Waffles, if Bacing might have gone for a Ring of Regen there, but being on 5-2, not going to get too much use out of a Ring of Regen. We're going to get more use out of a Ring of War, I feel. Finding a Shriner on 5-3. Gonna skip it all. Shrine of War, a boss shrine. I didn't see the third one. But this is pretty much all Bacing here. Finds a freeze spell on 5-3. I think Bacing's going to keep this heal spell until he's fully healed. Might switch off to the freeze spell for later floors, but I think the heal spell will be the correct choice here. Both Frankenstein Way and the Conductor generate a lot of enemies to kill and get the spell back up. Spooty is back down to Zone 2, though, here, getting the Obsidian Rapier again. After the Zone 1 boss. Bacing being extra careful with that red dragon. Backing off a little bit before taking it down. Bacing's going to go back and check the shop. What was in the shop? The Heavy Glass, the Shield Spell, and some extra armor here. So heavy plate status again for Bacing before going into the Frankenstein Way fight. And having that shield spell again. So this should be a pretty similar fight to the last one that Bacing had. There's a few less bombs. Drop the transform, yeah. Alright, Bacing taking a second to collect himself before entering this fight. And that's one of the most jarring things, in my opinion, about this fight, is you come from 5-3, where the beat of the song is pretty quick, and then Frankenstein Way song is like half speed of what 5-3 was. It's super jarring to have to deal with that. And Bacing already taking a hit here. I think he's trying to be safe about this fight, but sometimes going slow is not the safest. Bacing's going to save the bombs here and just turn off those electric orbs normally, but now we have Frankenstein Way is in the red mode. And this might be a little more difficult to get this. Okay, Bacing did pretty well there. I'm not sure how that worked, but Bacing did it. Bacing used the supreme power of the penguin science to take down Frankenstein Way. Spooty cleaning up the Zone 2 boss. Gonna get that red chest here for those ear muffins again. That was your Zone 3 boss. I missed the Zone 2 boss. Spooty's putting up a quick comeback here, already in Zone 4. But it's probably not going to be enough. Bacing is down to half health here, though. Can take 3 hits before turning into a bat. But we'll see Bacing use the bomb charm, and it looks like 5 bombs on the batteries here. He'll probably be able to hit 3 batteries at once. Just has to line it up. Looks like Bacing is playing this nice and safe, taking out those Blade Masters before getting that last instrument. So I believe if Bacing steps below the middle of the 3 batteries here, should be able to blow them all up. Oh, he's using the Blade Master to just take down the one there. I like that. That was really good. This is very dangerous for Bacing, though. I think Bacing's a bat, so... Okay, did transform back. Ooh, this is... I'm scared. Bacing's a bat! Bacing's dead! Oh, that swarm was too strong for Bacing. So Spooty's in zone 5, by the way. So Spooty's gonna have some revenge on Frankenstein way, it seems here. Unfortunate death on the conductor there. Looks like there are some speed strats that still need to be thonked and thinked on for Frankenstein way and the conductor. Because that's not the first conductor death I've seen this week. Yeah, that's a good point, Cater. I think Bacing forgot that Bomb Charm probably would have cleared out a lot of those enemies. But panic mode does set in when you're getting swarmed. But Spooty is in 5-3 here. Has Obsidian Armor, that Obsidian Rapier again, and then a pretty similar build to his last one. Grenade Charm with the Bomb Charm and 6 grenades. It's pretty powerful. This is going to be going down to Frankenstein way now. On the second phase for Frankenstein, taking out one arm. Looks like Spooty's going to try to press the button here. Does turn off that force field. Frankenstein way now only has legs, no arms. And here's the final form of Frankenstein way, getting that red. He's super angry. Spooty taking some hits from the floor here. Electric floor, I think, is the most difficult thing about this fight. It's just that extra little bit of something you have to pay attention to. As Spooty tries to get his multiplier up, but keeps getting hit on the floor here. And finally takes down Frankenstein away. Maybe? There it is. 5.5 hearts going into the conductor fight. Let's see how Spooty handles this. This will be the first time I'm seeing Spooty do the conductor fight. I'm sure he'll do just fine. Taking out the second instrument there. Spooty's getting a little bit of a swarm built up here. It does take a hit. But does have that heal spell, so it can heal up pretty well throughout this fight, I think. Clears out the swarm, then moving on to the other instruments. Bacing getting a flawless victory on the Unholy Moly for the second time. It's going to check the purple chest this time. Finds a ring of regen, so not going to take that Obsidian Rapier. And Spooty is on the second phase of this boss. Is using that Grenade Charm to destroy most of that those 3 batteries. Oh, but getting caught between some wall pigs and a dragon. Spooty's getting a little bit of swarm here going for himself, too. Gonna use the grenade to take out the red dragon. Taking a lot of hits here. Down to 2.5 hearts after using that spell. Those skulls are just... There are 2 mummies, 4 white skulls, 3 mummies. Okay, there Spooty goes. Finally getting on that conduit, taking out a lot of enemies. This conductor's especially brutal. Oh, Spooty goes down to a conductor pulse! That conductor was so rude. There was so many swarming. So much swarming. And we're resetting again. I think Bacing is just double checking to see what happened there. Now Bacing having a completely different build from the last run here. Has the sunglasses, so a 2 damage cutlass with the ring of regen, so a little more defensive build here. Conductor. Well done, Squigga. But Conductor killing both of our racers on this seed. It was Bacing's to win earlier. Spooty going down to Frankenstein Way during the first run. But Bacing went down to the Conductor. And on Spooty's way back, going down to the Conductor as well. Bomb Charm and Grenade Charm is not enough to take out all those batteries. I was just going to mention that, Revelize. I think the racers might have been focusing a little too much on the bomb and grenade charms there, instead of just standing on the wire and clearing out all the enemies, because we saw how big of a swarm Spooty had there midway through that Conductor fight. Is kind of insane. But Spooty's going to get a flawless victory on the Unholy Moly. Gonna get the Obsidian Rapier again. Bacing taking out a food shop there. Looks like Bacing got bombed on the way though, so we'll have to heal up a little bit here. Looks like Bacing's gonna keep the Obsidian. Bacing might be clearing out enemies here. Okay, it looks like Bacing's gonna keep the Obsidian armor over the chainmail. Yeah, this is totally not NOCdor, it's Conductor. For sure. Spooty buying everything in that shop there, getting a map, Infernal Torch, and holster. I think Spooty has bought everything in that shop before. Yo, this song is jamming though, I tell you what. This is Tutorial by OC Remix, I think. Spootybiscuit getting that flawless victory. Gonna check the purple chest again for that heal spell. And Bacing is moving on to the Zone 3 boss, Core Riff. Ooh, are we gonna see some holster strats by Bacing? Nope. gonna see Nocturne strats. Had that glass shard holstered for Bacing. Spooty blowing up the cookies to get that Gluttony Charm again. Has the ham. So gonna get 8 hearts this time. That dead kitten. Hey guys. That's awesome, Squigga. Alright, Bacing's back in Zone 4. Finds a glass staff in Zone 4. This should be interesting. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. Oh, Spooty getting caught by quite a big swarm here. That Poltergeist hit Spooty like 10 times. And those spike traps hit him like 1,000 times. Spooty getting in a huge swarm here. Taking a lot of hits. Using bat form to get out of it. And it is down to the Coral Rift fight. Using the Grenade Charm to get Coral Rift off the top line, getting that quick flawless victory. Is catching up to Bacing. Skipping all the boss chests, Spooty's in Zone 4. This says Bacing's clearing out the 4-1 mini-boss room. I think Bacing went for a much more defensive build here than Spooty did. Spooty's still opting to go quick with the Obsidian Rapier. But we're seeing Bacing able to keep their health high with the Cutlass defense along with the Ring of Regen. Also, the ballet shoes paired with the Obsidian armor is pretty good. If Bacing takes a hit, just needs to attack one enemy and gets that Obsidian armor back up to Squigga suit status. And both of our racers are now on 4-3. Looks like Bacing's starting to push a little bit more here. Might see that Spooty is catching up. And the Ring of Regen really allows Bacing to just jump into these rooms, take a few hits, and move on. But Spooty has overtaken Bacing now. Both of our racers onto Death Metal. Bacing just teleporting all over the place, but finally takes down Death Metal. Spootybiscuit already going through 5-1. Ooh, Bacing finding an Earthquake Scroll. Does that do anything fun on, what's it called? Frankenstein Way? I doubt it. It should, like, destroy all the orbs. That'd be cool. I feel like that should be a thing. But we'll see here. Spooty taking out the Earth Dragon on 5-1, moving down to 5-2. Bacing's doing a little bit more of full clear here, checking all the things before moving on to this Earth Dragon. Spooty down to 5-3, just as Bacing gets down to 5-2. Might drain the batteries a little. I'm sure if anyone knows, it would be Bacing, our resident necroscientist. Maybe that's why he picked it up, but we'll have to wait and see. And Spooty is going down to that Frankenstein Way again. Round 2. Fight. Looks like Spooty's opting to save some bombs here again for the conductor. Only has 3 grenades this time. Bacing does not have the grenade charm this time around, and only 1 bomb. Bacing remembering that there was a Shriner all the way back there, but maybe forgetting what was inside because it does not take any of it. And Spooty's cleaning up. Frankenstein Way is on its final form here. Does need to get the shield off of him. Finally does. But getting trapped here. Taking 2 floor hits. That's 1 heart. The floor really doing a lot of damage to Spooty, it seems like. Spooty finally ended up using a bomb on Frankenstein Way there. But Bacing is also on Frankenstein Way just as Spootybiscuit gets down to the conductor for another rematch here. Let's see how it goes. Both of our racers itching to get revenge on the conductor. It looks like Bacing did use the Quake Scroll, but I don't think it did anything because everything's still around. That's interesting. I think the Quake Scroll did anything. Spooty getting hit by a big swarm here in the first phase of the conductor. Already down to 1 heart. That Blood Nightmare really doing a lot of work. And there's the purple drank for Spootybiscuit. But already losing a lot of health here, and it's just phase 1. Needs to start using that heal spell. Get some red hearts back. There it is. And on to phase 2. Bacing is going to be going down to phase 1 here. And look at this. Pay attention to this swarm here. If Spooty gets swarmed by it again. Okay, there's all the bombing again. That cleared out all the enemies. And there's 3 batteries down for Spooty. 4 batteries getting that water ball in there. And that's going to be the revenge for Spooty. Taking down the conductor. Oh, that seed was angry. It wanted no one to live. But GG to Spooty, tying this up 1-1. A seed of attrition there. 26 minutes, 32 seconds. Yeah, 26 minutes. What's up, Meds? That was rough. But it looks like our racers are going to take a little bit of a break here before the next one. I don't blame them. That's a huge mental drain to go through a 26-minute match. But that's what's interesting about doing these different character races here. We really get to see that, you know, cadence isn't the end-all be-all of this game. If you're fantastically fast with one character, there's always these other ones that just go crazy. And being the DLC bosses, a lot of our racers and players just aren't used to them yet. And hey, Green Bean, it is 3 races. So how this tournament is working is we have a week of races. Whoops, I started the timer. Where I think each racer has 3 races or 2 races during the week. And they're just trying to win win as many races as they can. They get a point for each race won. And then the racers with the most points at the end of the week get chosen to be in the end of the week tournament. And we can flash some. At the beginning of this race, Bacing was 3-0. Spootybiscuit was 2-1. So Bacing going up to 4-1 here. Spootybiscuit 3-2, or 3 points and 4 points. But this will be the final race for the final point. But we do have the seed entered for the 3rd race, and we'll see who takes away the victory here. And the bragging rights. Almost always more important than victory is the bragging rights. And we're going. Why is my timer not going? WTF? Okay, well, add 2 seconds. I had numlock off. Both of our racers are on 1-2, though. Looks like a quick trapdoor was found by both of them. Not much else yet to be found with this build. Bacing does find some floaty boots. Those are probably like the worst boots to have, especially with NOCdor having a zone 5 in each level here. You want to stand on that conductor line. And we have a locked shop on 1-3. Bacing is going to spend some time here to get the lucky charm. Spooty's thinking about checking this shop, I think. Might be waiting for a dragon to come. Not entirely sure what he's looking around here for. But Bacing has caught up. They're pretty much beat for beat. And it is a food shop on 1-3. Bacing's going to clear out the swarm and grab this bomb. And Bacing's getting pretty swarmed here. Doesn't look like they have a lot in their decision making besides killing the swarm. Finally, Bacing going back to this locked shop here. Oh, finds a glass shovel there, so a really nice find by Bacing. Gets to save a bomb. But Spooty is down to the Zone 1 boss first. It's Coral Riff. We're going to see the basic NOCdor Coral Riff strats here. You're going to see Spooty turn into a bat, use the iframe to move up. Actually, Spooty did that wrong. Okay, so now Spooty's doing it the long way. Did another transform just to get Coral Riff off the top line there. We'll see if Bacing does it. Okay, Bacing going up here is going to turn into a bat. Right here. Moves up, gets the iframe from the spell, and gets Coral Riff off the line there. Spootybiscuit checked the black chest. It looks like it was a glass flail, so not the greatest of items, but we're going to be taking it. Let's see what Bacing chooses here. Going for the purple. Finds that ring of regen again. I think Bacing's going to be happy with that find. getting that little bit of health regeneration through this run. Bacing gonna do some shopping here. Finds the Ring of Becoming, but no way to transmute it, so no wonder. And Spooty's pushing forward here, already on 2-3. Finds the Funky Shrine. We're probably gonna hit that. Yeah, get off of that flail. Looks like it's a broadsword. Yeah, it's a broadsword. Which I don't know if that's much better than a flail, but it's not glass, so that's good. Bacing does make it down to 2-2 though. Did find that quartz armor on the way. And Spooty's gonna go back to the glass flail. Down to the Zone 2 boss. Spooty's taking on Death Metal. And Bacing turns into that, what was he calling it? A beg? Wait, a pag. A pag? Penguin bat? I don't know. A batguin? Spooty getting a flawless victory. Finds another broadsword in the black chest of the obsidian variety. We have Bacing down on Death Metal as well here. Does get the flawless victory. We'll see if Bacing chooses a different chest here as well. Does, and finds a Ring of Courage. Is going to keep the Ring of Courage over the Ring of Regen. I don't know if I agree with that choice. Courage isn't spectacular, but if Bacing can get some damage up, which Bacing does in that Old Faithful, the Titanium Longsword, this is looking a little bit better. And Bacing using... Oh, no! Bacing used that Shrine of Sacrifice there to kill the boss on it to spawn 3 glass weapons, but the Ring of Courage pushed him onto the glass harp immediately, so not really getting a benefit out of it besides an extra heart. It's going to be on Old Faithful. Does find a trapdoor here, and is going to skip it. Oh, there's a potion on this level on 2-2. Looks like Spooty missed that. Spooty on 2-3 already. So Bacing having a really good defensive build here. And finding the boss immediately. Bacing's doing a really nice catch up here, but has a little bit of a swarm to deal with. Courage doing a lot of work here for protection on Bacing. Spooty down to Fortissimo just as Bacing does, a few beats behind. Spooty does get the flawless victory on the Unholy Moly, as does Bacing. Spooty checks the purple chest and finds the heal spell. Bacing did not get a flawless victory, so is unable to get that heal spell. Both of our racers finding the Conjurer on 4-1 here. Bacing conjured, both of them conjured Boots of Strength. Oh, Bacing went for a weapon though. Finds the Rapier, so has a rocket. 2 damage rocket. Not bad. It's not going to be as safe as Spooty's 3 damage Rapier, though. Spooty taking a teleport monkey to get away from a bomb. Well done. Finds an axe in the shop here, too. This is quite the shop. Has an axe and 2 hearts. Bacing tried to get them both. So Bacing with the accelerator instead of the rocket. I like it, but Bacing taking a lot of damage here. It looks like Spooty's going to go on that 3 damage axe. Where Bacing just has a 3 damage accelerator. I believe that Spooty got that Titanium Rapier by conjuring it. Bacing finding a arena here. Doesn't like anything inside it, so going to pass. Spooty finds a purple chest here with the Earth spell in it. It's going to pass it up for the heal spell. Both of our racers pushing really hard. They know they're right on each other's tails here. Both of them on 4-3 now. I really like the accelerator play by Bacing. You're going to see Bacing scoot all over this floor. It's a really fun build to have. And relatively safe. You just have to remember that you're zooming across the floor. Bacing doing a little bit of shopping here is going to find extra bombs, which are really good for Frankenstein Way and the Conductor. But Spooty is down to your Zone 4 boss first. It's Deep Blues. And basing down to deep blues just now as Spooty's checking the chests for it. Gonna check the purple chest for a ring of protection, so a little bit of extra armor for Spooty. And you can see the ring of courage really helping Basing out during this fight, getting him all the way across the floor. And Basing's gonna check the chests here too. Checking red chest, gonna find a grenade charm. That's a good find for Basing. 3 extra grenades for him. And 6 damage. And the axe is really good on Zone 5. You'll hear a lot of commentators say it, but a lot of these enemies are taken out pretty simply with the axe here. Basing's on 5-2, just as Spooty goes down to 5-3. So I think this is going to be down to the Frankenstein way and Conductor fights again, which we've seen that Conductor and Frankenstein way kill both of our racers. Spooty down to Frankenstein way. Basing checking that shop before going down to the mini boss room here. And this is another close race. Good way to finish this set. Both of our racers are now in Frankenstein way. Spooty's on the second stage. Third stage. There's a total of 4. And Basing using that grenade charm right away to take out those orbs. Isn't going to have to deal with running around the room like Spooty has been doing. And this is going to allow Basing to catch up a little bit. Both of our racers are now on the final form. But Spooty's still having to clear that last orb. And Basing's down to Frankenstein way first. Moving down to the Conductor. Spooty has the health advantage though. 5 red hearts and a purple. And Basing taking an immediate hit on the Conductor, going down to just 2 hearts. This is where courage might be a little awkward for Basing. Having to fight in this single room here. Taking another hit, Basing down to 1 heart. Spooty taking a couple hits too, has already lost 3 hearts. Both of our racers trying to clear these instruments here. Just need 1 more for both of them. Spooty does have the advantage of the heal spell, but both of our racers are on the battery stage of this fight. 1 battery's already done for Spooty. Basing down to half a heart. Basing is in bat form here, so they're going to lose a lot of time. Looks like Spooty's just cleaning up these enemies on the wires. Looks relatively safe. Down to 1 battery still. This looks like it's going to be Spooty's victory. And so it is. Spooty taking the last race of this set. 10:39 for your race time. Well done by both of our racers to finish that out there. GG.